Or this will never come up. It's taken a few days, in all honesty, of actually sitting down and doing it. It's not like that. You just get pissed off that I beat you so much and go to bed. Yeah. Absolutely. Unless they're looking back over the old episode.
And then they quit.
Queen James. I'm James Marriott. I've got more downloaded. Yep. I'm pretty sure, like, being able to watch it without having to see our faces is the preferable route to go. Yeah. We should also make a version of it where you can only hear one person's voice. Yeah. Yeah.
Might.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we just.
The I'd Have a Podcast, which is coming out soon. No, it's not. No, Go donate to iNabba's Patreon. No. Why did you pick me, Alex? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I said 20 minutes ago.
Home. We've just.
Yes.
Do you actually believe in it? Yes or no?
See, this is the thing, Alex. Do I believe it's going to come home? No. I want it to. No, but I think the winner of the World Cup is in the other semi-final, in my opinion. Yeah. But the worst bit now is if we go out now, it's going to hurt even more. It almost came home.
You know, but
yeah. So they had 9 changes and we had 8, so it's kind of, you can't really judge anything there. So it'd be interesting to go up against them again in the final, actually trying, both of us, you know. Exactly. Yeah. Oh no, not football. Talking about football on the camp car. That is the only reason you want it to come home. Yeah. You've got a tweet prepared for when it does come home. I was just telling you this. I've got a tweet prepared for when it doesn't go home. Come home even. Yeah. Well, no, I was talking about this though. I always like to prepare things in negative situations. So I was thinking about betting betting for our opponent to win, just because if we do lose, I get money, and then if we do win, I don't get. Well, no, because then it's like, we lost. It didn't come home, but $100 came home. It's a lot of nugget. Yeah. Yeah. Joe and I will finally fight. Right. Easy. Bastards.
Eat your heart out.
No. You're joking. Well, you got really upset at me because I went to IKEA a day before the game.
Yeah, I think I'm upset.
Yes. Can I say it was very nice? I bottled it, quite literally. You know what? It was my birthday, on the 7th. Yeah. And I don't know. It was just one of those things. Like, I already organised it with my dad. Haven't seen my dad in like half a year.
I'd have been more upset if you organised it on the day.
Yeah. It was great though, because the director of the play at the end of it, they all do their bow. No, he went, "It's coming home." He literally, the director of the play goes, "It's coming home," and that was a bigger clap than anything. The whole play, I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's coming home!" Fucking screaming.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it reminded you. You know, I mean, at least there was a football element to it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, all I wanted from it was to win it, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to watch it, and I wanted to see another 2 games, and now we got that. It does. It's the play that goes wrong. It's in Drury Lane. The theatre's in Drury Lane. You're joking, but that is essentially what the play is about. It was recommended to me by Ricky Gervais, close friend. He posted
You're
it
not
on his
Jack,
Twitter.
mate.
Jack Black. He posted it on Twitter, and I think my girlfriend went to go see it first, and she said it was really good. And then that's a funny story for that. Probably not for the podcast. But my dad, I wanted to do something with him on my birthday anyway. So we went to go see it, and it is essentially that. It is essentially a play. It's a murder mystery, but it's directed for every part of it to go wrong. And it is incredible. Like, I was laughing the whole way through. Absolutely. Because I think sometimes things going wrong can be positive. And, you know...
Yeah. I refuse.
I'll bet with your money, and you'll be happy about it.
then
Yeah.
then,
Yeah, it's
you
kind of
know,
difficult not to talk about. Mm. Yeah. It's been incredible watching them all drop like flies. And Colombia.
and
Bastards. Or
people.
awful.
And
Bunch of dirty cheats.
it
It's
was
just getting worse. Just like
in
one
a
off.
second.
No, let's not go there. Yeah, exactly. Because
Shall we
the
an
British
email
have
below?
a great history with Latin America.
Yeah,
That
we're not
I
quite-
receive as a white Englishman.
No. And then
course
he's
he
like,
did. Oh,
I was
my-
like,
oh
French.
yeah.
Like-
Flag. No, the best bit though was when in the Uruguay game, wasn't it? And Gary Neville, someone's crying in the 87th minute, and Gary Neville goes, "Pathetic." I was
just like-
crying. Toxic masculinity. Camp cast. I will probably cry on one of these episodes. Yeah, no, but I'll have won money. I'll be wiping your tears with my money. It is. I actually feel a bit turned on. It's lucky the table comes up to here, really. I think he's regretting his podcast co-host. I don't have any money right now. So. Yeah. No, we'll just bitch about each other in group chats. It's happened now. Oh, I've dropped it. Oh no. They won't watch this long in. Yeah. Drake's new album's good. Scorpion. I prefer the name Snake. Do you play Fortnite? It is fun. I don't game much. I wouldn't label myself frequent. No, I do not frequent the video games. Yeah. Oh, a gaming channel, the Camp. Yeah. I think you'd enjoy Fortnite though. No, that is a lie. Oh right, you played with Blues Dank. Yeah.
now, and
no. See, it's
And- tell if he
Yeah.
was.
He trains himself to do that, though, I'm fairly sure, because if you watch any clip of Ninja involved in drama, there was when the Deadmau5 stuff happened as well. Deadmau5 called him out. He said shit against Deadmau5 and then goes back on it at the end of the. So he can say like, "Oh no, I was just memeing," or I said, oh. Exactly. To me, it's like it's proof we're living in a simulation. Because in what fucking world? Adderall.
There was one video where he's like, "Hey guys, I'm streaming in 2 hours," and he's in his car.
Yeah. Maybe it's drugs love of the game. Love of the game. Well, his wife streams. Constantly plugged in. Where would he? Where would he? There has to be a natural plug. Someone draw that. Someone draw that. Please. Yeah? Or draw us. And then we can use that drawing and sell it as merch. As badges. Yeah. He donated thousands, didn't he? It would be a very different music video if God's plan was just Drake donating the money to Ninja. He's like God's plan on like Streamlabs, like he does like a whip and goes like, just donate. TTS God's plan lyrics. Yes, and then just Drake, and then Ninja official goes on music video.
Music out there. I don't feel like he actually.
He just put me in the thumbnail for views. God, cry. His eyes pop out. Some of his reactions are the worst things I've ever seen. Screams. You know what? I even react to some of his reactions in my video. Everything wrong with Ninja. Yeah. Oh. But Myth's mixed race, isn't he? Oh, pathetic. We'll get him on the podcast. We'll get Ninja on the Campcast. He's going to watch this and go, "Oh my god, what an opportunity." And we'll be like, he was just using us. Using us for views.
In his next stream.
The unreleased badges that we designed. I really want to. If we have any kind of in joke or like a topic that we speak about a lot, have a good meme. I want us to just put A good meme. I just want to put us. I want to put out a. I'd love that, and then they.
Amazing.
Yeah. And then you've got like collectibles. You become camp. Quintessential meme.
Actually,
A
just
good
imagine
meme.
me going.
Yeah. It would be.
Wow.
The best bit is like before starting this, I was like, oh, what if we managed to do 100? I would hate that. It would be awful. We would. The best bit is, right, there's so many jokes I currently want to make, but every part of me is holding me back. Oh, there's like 5 routes I want to take a joke about us dying in the woods, and I don't know what to do. That I can say that one actually, because that's not so bad. No, it's I wish I didn't know either. Yes. Also notice how you're in the corner of the room. Technically, there is no escape for you right now. You'd be fucked. Oh god, yeah. Just me there. You two, you and I alone. No one ever has to know that footage was recorded. I keep it myself. Maybe this is why people will want to watch this podcast. Hey, wouldn't be on. I'm Alex murder tape. Absolutely. None of my stuff gets monetized anyway. I showed you my CPM for my most recent video. It was 0.15. What? What? Yeah. Because I'm blowing up. Yep. Well then, welcome to the Campcast. Hey. I think we need like a proper intro for the Campcast. Welcome to the Campcast. Jazz hand. Yeah.
We may get.
I'm Alex. And I'm James. Yeah. Yeah, there's no exceptions to that rule. Especially if you live in different countries. Yeah. Luckily, also. Yeah, I do. That's the only reason I'm here. Wow, this is it's taken a route. No, you've not. You've written Pret. Do you know what it means? What does it mean?
I mean,
come on.
Oh, fuck.
You know what
I'm trying. Give me a second.
You know why I'm doing this? Because in the video that Alex and I did together, there's a joke I make where I say something about bitches. And he has the audacity to just put a laughing track over it. In truth, what happened in that video was...
Would you want me to do it?
Oh, I assume we were going to cut this. Do you want some of this? Good night.
Do you have a football?
So I didn't remember so I didn't forget what I was talking about. So if you watched the collab that we did on your channel, I make a joke
when everybody
about
thought
bitches.
you
Yeah.
were proven that you're not.
Oh, bollocks. That was the only reason I was getting sub growth. People thought I was memeing. Yeah, it is. We just got to bring him on now.
Well, we'll have guests
no,
on.
because you're not segueing. I make a joke about bitches being dogs. Alex turns around, thinking he's got me, and goes,
Oh, no.
"Bitches? Those are cats." And I'm sat there and I go, "Do you really want to do this on your video?" Yeah. Him.
Okay.
He's fucking nuts. Hmm. Yeah. Because you just made it so much worse for yourself. And then you had the
Because I doubled down.
to cut it. It was hilarious. Yes. Just click on your channel. You got lots of that. Well, those only people watching the video will see that. Oh yeah. But you were editing it right next to me, and I saw the exact moment you cut it and complained. It could have been. And bear in mind, we only reacted to the first 4 minutes of that. That was 11 minutes long. We could do a part 2. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Welcome. Yes. Yeah. It's London. You know, it's like it's the same with like a Costa. Where I'm from in London, I'm surrounded by Costa everywhere. Dame tu Costa, you could say, because there are lots of them. Yeah. I imagine it's quite hard. Well, I just assumed it was a song and the music video was The Alien. Of course he has.
I would equally take the piss out of him for it, though. To be fair.
You've got a video coming up with him that he doesn't know what it is yet. Wait, how did you pronounce? Sorry, can I hear that again? How's it spelled? Sorry, what? So just remind me what languages I speak. Yeah, what language is it in? Spanish. Cosita.
Well,
I'm saying it in a very English accent, so sorry. It means give me your little thing. You'd be used to that. Upset. I have no
podcast
idea,
people.
mate, because we cut it a couple times.
I think all written down.
Guess it was my birthday. Could talk about that. Oh no, not working class travel. Not taking an Uber everywhere. You go
and
like,
everybody's going, Pret.
I've been eating at so many Pretts recently. See, your problem is that's what you fucking deserve. If you're going to be that cunt that orders a crayfish and avocado salad on Uber Eats, you deserve to be shot. What do you have to cook? What's in your fridge and freezer? That is it. That is it. There is nothing else. Got nothing left.
I'll Uber Eats Pret to my house, but I'll overorder it so I could put like an avocado and ham sandwich in the fridge.
You are so middle class. You are so, and that's coming from me. I overorder from Pret, so I've got some breakfast for the morning. Ooh, what's this? Crayfish and avocado. You are kidding.
I like.
He earns 20 grand a month. He avoids taxes. I hope you got a TV license. You do have a TV license.
Not my...
He does have
Wait. I don't know.
You know you can get fined up to £1 grand for not having a TV license. Go back to the football.
Oh, that's where I always go.
Nah, you didn't miss much. I mean, I was.
Oh no. Very weird.
Well, you are living in a simulation. Do you believe we're living in a simulation, Alex?
Maybe.
Yeah, and we want it to slowly make you, spiral down. Yeah. Elon Musk is pulling the strings. I love him. Well, no, he hasn't yet. So you've said that, and we might have found out that he's not. Football's come home, but the kids haven't. Hopefully they do. Obviously.
Depending on when.
All views are not my own. Please, I don't hate anyone, by the way. I know I've made comments towards people in this. I love everyone. I don't want to get involved. I just like making memes. You know? I'm not stirring a pot. As I said, I am merely making badge material. Yeah. Yes, no. No, I'm pretty sure that would be illegal, selling other people's brands on our badges. You'd have to change it a little bit. So maybe like samurai. We call him samurai instead. Get your samurai wristband. Wait, he called it the day he played Fortnite with Ninja. Adonis. Oh, do you want to know? Do you want to know? Wait, oh god, that is bad. You must have heard the Pusha T diss track. You know, I read something the other day. I'm filled with fun facts. Yes, I am. I love a bit of the God's Plan. I love a bit of the Post Malone. Yeah. True hip hop connoisseur. I was going to say that my little fun fact of the day. I want to do one of these every episode. I've got 2 for you today, but this one is hip hop related. Basically, and I'm not sure if this is true. I saw it on Facebook. It was probably there was like a bunch of minions on it. Lots happened, and it was saying that Drake has made references to his son in his music because his son's middle name is apparently Marbed. I only love Marbed and my mum. No, but I almost feel like he's gone, I know I'm not going to show this child attention, so I'm going to give him a name that sounds like something else. So he's gone like, oh, what else would I love? My bed. Because Marbed is not a name. Categorically, not a name. Sorry. Okay. I would be. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Not anymore.
Wait.
Dad? His daddy issues are going to be through the... He'll be a fine addition to the campcast. I think everyone has daddy issues. That's one of my beliefs. Not a fun fact, but... Absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone has daddy issues in one way or another. I don't know, it's just, just having a little think. I don't want to use examples, because all the examples I have... It's all to do with me. Yeah. My only 2 friends. My other fun fact... Yes. Hello, I'm George Marriott. It's the worst mistake of my life was starting up my YouTube channel with my full name. The worst mistake of my life. Oh shit. See, that's the issue with being a superstar, like I am. Yeah. I'm carrying your career. Yeah. Stay. Like the song by Post Malone on his new album, Beer Bongs and Bentleys.
No,
before we end this, I want to do my little fact of the day. Yes. No. Interesting one. Before this podcast started, I brought my toothbrush with me. I thought I'd brush my teeth before the podcast. Oh, sorry, wait. I didn't realise brushing my teeth made me middle class. Sorry, how much is... Wait, how much did you spend getting Pret ordered to your house? Over £10. Exactly. How much does a toothbrush cost? Exactly. I can have one at home, one in my bag, just in case. You never know when you're going to record a podcast. Well, you threw away my fucking hair wax. So, like, my hair's probably been through the seasons in this episode. But I want to say my fucking fact, Alex. You keep on...
Right.
Okay, the fact of the day is I was brushing my teeth and I remembered something that my friend had told me, and that is that you may see a lot. You may not have seen an ad for this on this podcast, but a lot of ads of people brushing their teeth, they always show a large amount of toothpaste being put on the toothbrush. Assumes that's you're meant to go from the bottom of the toothbrush to the top of the actual brush. You're not. You're actually meant to put a little P, like a P shape bit on the toothbrush. But the thing is, if toothpaste companies show you doing that, you're more likely to use more toothpaste and have to buy their product again. You absolutely have. They've got you on strings. You use twice as much toothpaste as you're meant to use. It's got no adverse effects other than in your pocket. You're just more likely to use more toothpaste.
That's really upsetting.
No,
How are they allowed to get away with that?
No, because it's like everyone makes these toothbrushes slightly too long. Well, because you want to be able to get all of the tooth. So they go like, just use as much as you can. One big tooth. Well, you do, Alex. Yeah, that was the reason he brought me on this podcast. He was going to invite, someone more popular than me, George Wills. Yeah, exactly. You could have brought Fraser on, it would have been a lot easier. If he lived in London, it would have been a lot easier having Fraser. Yes, we should do that. Incredible. I can't wait. We are. One day he's gonna turn around and hate me, but I feel like Fraser and I have got a good relationship. Jesus. No, come off it, man. They'll watch this. I'm saying it right now. I DM these guys. I talk to them. I just like making jokes. Who else should I call out? Picking them out a hat. Before every podcast episode. Now I'm good. Yes. And then you'll see me in DMs going, "Oh fuck, I'm so sorry." Got me on string. Yeah. Malik. This 5'8" demon. Doesn't he look like Little Xan? If you rub his face, you can get the face tats out. James Marriott Whitey. Same room.
For
because
many
you
reasons.
are him. He's your Little Xan.
Funny.
And then I went, sounds like someone I know. Probably yes. He's got a lot of money. Not as much as I'm Alex makes, though. He makes millions. The Patreon's for me because... No, I'm... skint. Oh, yeah, I see what you tried to do there, but it didn't quite work because I've never... Made yourself look like a middle-class twat. You know what, Alex? I've worked at a Wetherspoons, which is probably quite a lower-range pub. Is that a bad thing? No. I met a lot of people that I like. And I wasn't sitting high up in a nice little flat in London, looking down on everyone, going, ha ha ha, look at me, eating my ready salted pret-a-manger crisp. What does pret-a-manger even mean? Foreign. Bet you voted Brexit. And now you've upset half the population. You are. Pret-a-manger means ready to eat. Okay. Ready to eat. I frequent ready to eat.
After Brexit, they changed it to ready to eat or fuck off.
Yeah. You must have seen that we just have a place called Eat. there's like a little cafe called Eat. It's essentially the same thing. That you live by. Yeah.
You know, because when I am
Eat, drink,
when
sleep,
I
brush your teeth unless you're I'm Alec. I love that.
I'm out
Because he's too busy. He goes in. He
Eating
goes in
crap.
every evening. He's like, okay, gotta remember to brush my teeth. But he's such an addict. You look at your toothbrush, you go, oh, there's a fucking bath. You fill it up, and you're like, I bet you can't wait for Fraser to visit just so you can watch him have a bath. When he leaves, you just slap that shit. Has it been entertaining though? Is it entertaining? Self-deprecation. Yeah.
People go.
I think this is entertaining. I've enjoyed it. And if I enjoy it, that's all that matters to me as an entertainer.
And I go.
Well, that's the thing that comes with YouTube is you get an anxiety like that I've never really had for anything else in terms of like studying and working. It's like when you upload something, I wish there was a button that just said more views, and so I could just click it and go yes. Yeah, you would. Memulous does that. Yes. So the fact that he's 6'7" and black. And it's me, James Marriott. Even though his name is George. Maybe his name is James Marriott. Or maybe I'm not James Marriott. And maybe it's a fake name so that people can't dox me. Yeah. No, but the thing is now, what if it is my real name? Because now people are thrown off the scent. Yeah. Come at me, I live in Camden.
No,
I don't even live in Camden anymore. I did used to. Did you enjoy my party? It was nice. As I always do. I'm making a bit of a reputation for myself, I think, in the community for good and bad reasons. That's the thing. I like the idea that absolutely. I made him sign a contract. Yeah. Well, let's not go that far. Let's not. What I was saying is like I like the idea that I can have a jab at people, have a few jokes, and them not care because if I. Yeah. You'll never
I
see
suppose.
Me. Yeah.
Like.
It's the same thing about Quiet because I've made a. No, it's true though. I made a few jokes about Quiet. You won't see me being like a standard procedure style video. I actually remember watching Quite come up as such. I think I featured. Yeah.
From the beginning.
He
He's always
overtook
been
me.
a good bloke.
I was at like 3K when he overtook me. Doing okay, but it is largely at the moment because of features. Like it's. Yeah. No. But that's why I've got so much respect for people like Quite, because he just came out up of... Well, obviously now he features on bigger channels. No, but he featured on Pyrocynical's channel. Yeah. No, that's what I mean, though. He made his first 100k, I'm pretty sure, on his own. And did it so fast, and he still retained that audience pretty well. And I think that's really commendable shit. It's nice to see a new wave of commentary. Mm. Yeah. Can we talk about how I have a million view video and you don't? Well, yeah, if we look at numbers, well, not really numbers. If we look at most popular video, carrying the podcast. You already make like 20k a month, so.
And the more you
stop paying your taxes. He's going to go in a dictionary, find a big word, and then make of one that isn't the one. Yeah. Well, hip hop connoisseur. Yes. And popping some Drake at the same time. The same time. Yeah, I had a little bit of a moment there. Cancer. Yeah. You posh. You didn't vote Brexit for this. I didn't vote Brexit. Really? No, because if England win the World Cup, you're going to shave your head and fucking paint the English flag on it. Nothing says EDL more than that. Yeah. But also goes to Pret. Actually, no, that's
pretty.
Yeah. No, but imagine you going into Pret with an England flag. They would. They would. Well, no one who works at Pret is French. It must be owned by a French guy. Hilarious. One of my favourite companies that isn't British is Lidl. German. And I love it. Yeah. Yeah. You're making it worse for yourself. I remember what it was like to actually pay my taxes.
Dude. Okay.
I'm going to keep saying this every podcast now, just so it actually makes you pay your taxes. He's gonna send me home after this, and he's gonna like go online and be like,
how do I pay taxes now?
How to pay taxes. Yeah. The difference is I'm not actually poor. I'm rich as fuck. Nice flat you got here, Alex. Got a built-in AC. Something just happened to the camera. A little thing popped up. Yes. Yeah. Also, that is awful. The campcast. You went in and you just look. You were on. That 5% bisexual part of you walked. I'm excited. So you just turned to me and went, "Be a minute." You just walked away, and I've just sat here 20 minutes. I've been hearing squeaking, and I've been squeaking. I want to just bed squeaking, not like chipmunk squeaking. Although you might resemble one, I'm sure you don't sound like one. Yeah. You'll notice that in the podcast. I'm very good at insulting you. I'm not actually this good at insulting anyone else. There's just some quality about you that's so,
I'm just so
easy.
But it's
On
just so easy.
Xanax, because you're
and
little
because
Xan. You do. Well, I wonder where that 20k month goes. Yeah. Give us money on Patreon. Alex will steal it from me and spend it on drugs. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, you mentioned addiction. The only addiction we've got is for entertaining. Wow. Catch you later, guys.